And here we are.
Dun 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 dun.
Hey, Jason.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
I'm not prepared.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
prepared, Tanner. You're gonna have to edit this out.
God. I don't edit.
What?
Who do you think I am?
It's a professional.
Yeah,
It's
I am a
hard.
professional. We do it in one.
Look, that's a lot of pressure. That is a ton of pressure.
Yeah.
Session 9. The party continues their journey in camps. At camp, Ferris announces to the party that she is broke and can no longer pay her employees. Sandy uses this opportunity to pitch restructuring the company as employee-owned. This causes confusion before Sandy convinces everyone that this means they share everything and Ferris won't have to pay them directly anymore. Additionally, they brainstorm names. Sandy and the Storms and the Freelancers were easily the top two suggestions. The overnight hours are quiet. Sandy tries to help Null with the cipher and determines Null may be needing 45 actresses. The whole party laid awake at least part of the night further brainstorming. And the next morning, the party takes their vote on the name. And they choose the Freelancers. They trudge onward, and soon again it is night, as most of the day was taken by argument over whether to use the or not. Sandy whittles a piece of dusty jerky into a decent-looking lance and dulls his knife in the process. He notices that the weather is beginning to turn colder. The next day around noon, the party arrives in Monoton, a smaller city on the lakeside. The party decides that since they are broke, they should find some work, perhaps recovering some lost cats, since they are moral mercenaries. Ferris races Beskite to the board and finds a similarly looking piece of paper and quickly removes it. Besides this one, there's a note looking for criminals for hire as well as shippers. Buried further up the board is a tattered piece of paper that says help wanted blank star. The name is cut off. Beskite flags down a random passerby who's of little use. The paper seems a little different than the others, like it's not local. They decide to go find a pub to ask the bartender about it. As they walk, Sandy notices Ferris pocket a note with a cat on it. He calls out Ferris, and after a small argument, he alerts Beskite with the surprise. They will ask the bartender about this cat as well. The party continues through town and finds a very drunk man who says they should tell the bartender he's an ass. He gives him a gold for 3 silver as he drops more silver as payment for telling him and reminds the party that Daryl said so. Eventually, the party finds a tavern, the Lock's Nest, a spacious tavern that includes an inn. Beskite finds a raccoon outside with various wares. Beskite gets a pebble and pays him with a holy symbol of Vengaza. Sandy gives him some whittled pieces of jerky in exchange for a piece of tree bark. It feels like that if the bark was burned, it could send a message. Galen exchanges for a string. He feels that if it's thrown into the water, it will produce fish. The party enters the tavern and sit at the bar. They are greeted by an enthusiastic Kevin. Ferris relays Daryl's message. It is clear Kevin begins doing breathing exercises. He goes to the back and looks quite shook. An elderly woman replaces him and the party orders drinks. Sandy again hears another accent similar to his, but she is unfortunately not from the desert. Null whispers to her to give Kevin some words of affirmation, which are much appreciated. They all order sausage and eggs. The woman makes her rounds. Beskite hears a couple customers grumbling about how Kevin went to the back when the situation is explained to them. Sandy offers the idea of taking Kevin with them to rescue the cat to get his spirits up. Galen asks the party if they would go to Oakwall with her after they visit the king. She's supposed to submit her article on Ferris, but she still needs to start putting it together. The party agrees and gives her many excellent suggestions on how to spice it up. Burning smoke begins to fill the air, and some charred sausages and eggs come out of the kitchen. Staring at the embers, Sandy makes his offer to the woman to get Kevin a must-needed win. She eagerly agrees, and the party gets Kevin, who is still collecting himself, and leaves. Kevin happens to know exactly who made the poster, Daisy, where she may be on a Tuesday with her parents in the park or at their house. It seems Kevin knows by first name every single person in town is quite the savant. They follow Kevin to the house first, knock and sink, and a man, John, answers the door. Sandy, did I put she again? Oh my God! Or he or she? Jesus Christ! I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's the thing throughout these notes. So apologies. Alyssa just messaged me the proper pronouns of Galen and how they're not she. Anyway, Sandy Knox and, excuse me, what line am I on? Biscuit and Kevin both begin speaking about the missing cat at the exact same time. John responds by closing the door. Sandy knocks and asks specifically about Whiskers, and begrudgingly he opens the door again. Sandy explains that Kevin is a savant and that's how they found them, but they will find Whiskers for them. John basically tells him sure whatever and closes the door again. Sandy uses tremor sense and begins searching through the many footsteps around. With help from the rest of the party, they search, and finally Sandy sees a black cat that looks just like Daisy's drawing of Whiskers peering under a fence inside the backyard of the same house they visited. Kevin loudly goes after it and spooks it away. Sandy gets permission to track it from John, and he finds Whiskers again cowering in a shed, but slowly becoming more comfortable with him there. John gets Daisy, who runs out, scoops up Whiskers in one athletic swoop, and runs back inside. Back out front, John gives the party a sack of 5 silver as a small token of thanks. Kevin gets a share of 1 silver and is bid farewell with the promise to be recommended to the king as a census taker due to his astounding memory. Biscuit especially wishes him well, as he's never found someone he's connected with as much as Kevin. Null is not amused. The party enters the Sonder Inn to rest.
And that is where we pick up. I will ask for someone to please roll me a D10.
Already did it. It's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay. As you set foot into the Sonder Inn, it is a quiet crowd this evening. Not but Shadows and the bartender are available. You are greeted as usual by the bartender as you walk in. Do you guys grab a table, or do you just make your way to your bedroom for the evening?
Farrah's is looking shell-shocked. She just goes up to the counter. Can I have a room?
You have a room, yeah.
I turn around, no words, and just go there.
Is she okay?
Oh yeah, no, she is all good. It's because that we had a long day looking for a cat, and she was so excited to look for the cat that she's now very tired.
Maybe she's come to terms now that the company is employee-owned. That's also possible. That can be a shock to those who ruled with an iron fist right beforehand.
All right, yeah. Yeah. I could see how that would be jarring. The cat and the iron fist thing. Did she rule with an iron fist?
It was more a metaphor. I mean...
Oh. Well, I didn't think she had a real iron fist.
She's a really good boss, actually. But,
oh, okay.
But, you know, it's the economics of these trying times.
Okay. Okay.
I look into the distance, like, somberly when I say that.
So a drink.
He looks sad
then.
because we are poor and we could only find one thing about the cat, but then we found a thing about the star, but we had no idea what the star was. So then we tried asking around about what that could mean, but no one could really help us, so then we're kind of still stuck with no money and not knowing about the star.
A star?
Oh yeah. The job ad said something about having a star, but then it was kind of cut in half, and I tried asking around for it, but no one was able to give good answers.
I mean, a star is like in the sky. What does a job ad have to do with the stars?
You know, if I had the job ad in front of me, I would tell exactly what it said, but I do not, so I cannot tell you exactly what it said.
Okay. Okay. So a drink then? Or it sounds like money's tight, maybe not?
Probably not. Probably should be very responsible with the little money that we have on us.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you guys are needing some work, I suppose I've heard some stuff. There's something going on up in Oakwall. Where are you guys coming in from?
Oh, that is a great question.
You don't know what
Guys,
city
where are we coming in
you're
from?
in?
Oh no, I'm totally new to this continent, which is my excuse for not remembering anything.
We're coming in here from Monoton, I believe.
Oh, okay. You guys are headed north then, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, there's we've heard at least from a couple of other guests that have come through here from like Oakwall. There is some artist that's doing a little bit of an out of business sale, but at the end of the day, there might be something there that's worth it because they're not really selling it. They're just kind of giving away their art, but it sounds like it's a prestigious artist in the area, so it's at least worth looking into if you're looking for something. I mean, worst case scenario, you can get it and sell it, and I'm sure you'd be able to get some money if you're really destitute.
You know, that is the best lead that I've heard since I met Kevin, which was actually only about an hour or two ago. But that still sounds fantastic.
You'll want to seek out then. What I've heard, her name is Ilifar Eloquin.
Ilifar Eloquin.
You got it. You got it in one. Proud of you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. But otherwise, I'm going to get back to other guests. If you guys do need something, you know where to find me.
Oh, of course, have a good night, or I'm gonna have a good night.
I'll have one too.
You also have a good night. And I pat Biscott on the back.
Oh, thank you.
And I head to my room.
You head to our room.
Right.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything, or is everyone kind of headed up to the room?
Galen went to bed. I was muted. I left right after Ferris.
Okay. All right. Null, anything for you? Or are you also heading off?
I'm good.
All right. You all rest for the evening. You wake up the next day feeling refreshed. A new day is before you, and you've all completed a long rest. How would you like to start your day?
Company vote.
Okay, I'm ready for this company vote.
All right.
I vote we never, ever, ever find another cat again.
Yeah, sure, that's okay. I just wanted to find the cat the one time, you know?
Was that some? I feel like there's more to it here than just like the act of finding a cat. Like, do you have like a
You're
bad
right.
history with cats?
You saw right through me saying, company vote. We never, ever, ever talk to Kevin again.
I feel like we need to dig further into this before we can have the vote.
Okay.
I thought Kevin was fantastic. What do you mean?
So, we started, and we spent hours with Kevin looking for this cat. It was so painful. Me and Noel just played cards. I can't even remember what card game we played. That's how shocked I am.
So you were bored, but we made money?
We made 5 silver, of which we gave 1 away. Tell me, what are you going to do with 4 silver? How are we?
I don't
There's
know, buy
5
a
of
meal?
us.
Buy a delicious meal somewhere,
Okay.
I guess. I mean, it's
Do you know
more
how
money than
much
we had
those
before.
rats paid us?
No,
Literal
actually.
rats? It was
Oh.
more than 5 silver.
6.
Yeah, but we like risk life and limb in that one. You know, I mean, I would argue that we
No
didn't have
risk
to
their
do that.
sanity finding this cat, right? No, like
Yeah, I'm like barely keeping it together.
you see, and you did that to poor Noel.
Are you like smiling while saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? I promise that we won't have to look for a child's cat again, but I have no promises on that we won't speak to Kevin, because he seems like a really nice guy with a lot of good information about this town.
Do you plan on coming to this town often?
You never know. You don't want to, like, not make friends and not see them again, you know?
All right.
So I think this is a valuable lesson for us as a company, and that further strengthens the fact that we need bylaws. Because if we wanted to avoid this kind of thing in the future, if there was a written thing that said that we can't do it, then we'd have no excuse to accidentally do it. Now that said, I don't think this should be a bylaw, but I think in the general sense, it could be a example of a possible bylaw.
Okay, that is good example of bylaws that I am excited for us to find more bylaws in the future. That may actually be real bylaws and not just examples of bylaws.
I mean, I guess like an example bylaw would be like we vote on what quests we want to do.
Oh, the first bylaw!
I
like
could
it.
I'd be good with that.
Alright, everyone to vote on the first bylaw being to vote on the quests that we do. I
I
look at
Nay.
it. The first unanimous vote of the first rule of the group. What a great day. What a
Did
what a
you just say
fantastic
anonymous
day.
vote? Was that supposed to be
No,
anonymous?
unanimous.
Oh, okay.
Unanimous.
Potato,
Unanimous vote.
potato.
So anyway, what we gonna do today? I'm so excited. We're gonna find this painter whose name I've already forgotten.
What painter?
I don't know, some artist, you know?
Oh, we're finding an artist now?
Isn't that what that is what the bartender said?
I was in the room.
Oh yeah, that was what the bartender said.
So we're finding an artist? Where are they?
Wherefore art they?
You were all just excited to find this artist, and you don't know where they are?
We had to go north to this other city.
Oh, Farmington?
Yeah, sure, that sounds right.
Can I
Okay.
insight check that? Did that seem genuine?
Yeah, roll insight.
That is a 23.
I'm not even gonna have you roll deception because there's no feasible way that you can outdo that. Yeah, he's flying by the seat of his pants. He does not remember the name of the city.
Nope.
Who did you get this information from?
I got it from the bartender.
Okay, I'm just gonna go over there for a second, and then Galen goes to the bartender and asks for both the name of the painter and where the painter is from, where we can find them.
Oh, the one I told Biscite about last night?
Yeah.
Oh, he seemed really excited about it. It was... He didn't tell you?
Let's just say he tried. He tried.
Oh. Yeah,
It's sometimes it's not good enough.
Yeah. You know, he does his best. He does his best.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Illifar Eloquin. And she's
Illifar Eloquent.
Yeah, and she's in Oakwall.
I'm writing this down. Hold on.
ILIPHAR
Galen taking out his quill.
ELAGWYN.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I go back to the group and I relay this information. Yeah, it looks like it wasn't, what did you say, Farmville, Farmington, something?
Farmville.
Whatever you said.
You said
Lakeville,
Oakwall?
Minnesota?
Oakwall. It was Oakwall. And the painter we're looking for is named Elephant Eloquin.
Biscite? That's halfway south through the continent.
I've never been told I know my directions right, and I never told you I know my directions well.
Oh no, Tanner made a mistake. It's Hamrock. It is Hamrock.
Wait.
It's meant to be in Hamrock. It's been Hamrock the whole time. Tanner lied to you. The DM made a mistake.
It looks like you cannot blame the little Biscite about this mistake.
I feel lied to.
Yeah, it's because you
Thank
were
my
inadvertently. Also, Alyssa, the name is Illifar. Illifar.
For the sake of my
Elephant.
journal, the painter
Elephant
Illifar
fart.
is in Hamrock, and what do we want to do with that?
Oh, we're going to go and help them find their art,
Oh, okay.
and then try to sell it back.
What?
Look, I don't know what to tell you. Today has been a long day already. Full of studying and researching. Let me tell you, don't ask me to remember things right now.
Biscuit, you truly have a special talent. You make everybody in the room feel smarter.
That is good. That is good. That is all I want, is to uplift the ones around me.
I don't feel uplifted.
Feel smarter. That's uplifted in some way.
I feel fine, I guess.
How can I make your day better?
Like that.
By asking?
I know how to improve everyone's days, actually. I summoned Kendrick.
Oh, my day just got better. Is that Kendrick?
Yeah, I put him away all day yesterday because I didn't want to scare the cat. And I just had a feeling. I definitely didn't forget, that's for sure, and I scratched my back of my head.
Where was Kendrick? Like in some sort of ball or something?
I can summon him. It's kind of like I have this disc in my hand.
Oh,
And I like mimic summoning him. Like a Pokeball.
how novel.
Alright, what's the plan for the day, gang? Now that that business is behind us?
Well, I suppose I propose we go to Hamrock to find this job regarding the artist.
Is Hamrock south?
It's north. When we're heading to Hamrock anyways, because we are wanting to see the king for this letter that one mayor
Oh,
gave
I
us.
suppose that is our final destination, isn't it?
Yeah. As long as we go to Oakwall after that.
Alright.
Okay? Okay.
That's fine.
So you guys make your way out of the Sonder Inn and out back into the city of Monoton. And you guys begin making your way just north, it sounds like automatically, is that correct?
That is so correct.
Okay. Who is leading the journey?
I
will.
think it should be me.
Oh,
I'm gonna walk with Biscott.
alright.
That is
sounds good.
I want to pretend that I am leading it.
Whoever rolls the perception check rolls the perception check for me.
I rolled it.
And
That's a
this guy
23.
rolled perception to see if people believe him that
Well, that's pretty
he's
good.
the actual follower.
I
He
rolled a
does not
23.
believe them. A 23.
Yes.
Alright, with a 23, yeah. I mean, leaving your way out of Monoton, there is a bit of a hub in this city so far as it goes for, like, trade. There is a constant kind of, like, incoming of some ships that are coming in from the north, and as you're traveling north, you're seeing some ships coming south. You would presume from either the city of Landshall or from the city of Hamrock itself. Many of them logging ships, carrying lumber and other such goods. But outside of that, you don't see a whole lot on the road so far as anything disruptive. There are periodic guards and military members that are walking by, kind of patrolling the roads. And you're noticing more and more of them as you get further and further to the north. But yeah, after a day's journey, is there anything anyone would like to do during the journey? Or else we can kind of get to setting up camp.
I don't really have anything that I want to do, so I'm pretty good.
Not personally.
I'm going to set up camp.
Alright, you guys set up camp for the evening. Who's got first watch?
I would
I'll
like
do
to
it.
have the firstest of the watches.
Do you want to do the first watch together?
Sure.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do during watch?
I don't have anything planned.
Do you think I talk too much?
Oh. Oh boy. What a.
I just have a lot of self-doubt. I tried to make friends a lot when I was in the orphanage, and the best way that I learned through Van Gaza was to make friends and talk and relate as much as possible, and it feels like I both succeed and fail quite often.
Well, what I'm gonna say is that no matter where you go, there's going to be people that like you and people that don't. And oftentimes, we don't have a lot of control over who we encounter.
So that is some great advice, but that is nothing whatsoever about the question I asked.
Well, I guess what I was getting at is that do you think that you talk too much?
No, I think I talk too little sometimes.
Well, I think that's all that matters. Truly.
So your advice is to talk more?
Maybe keep it like about the same. I think let's ride this level for a bit longer. See what
There
happens.
has been a lot of contemplation on my side ever since Faraz yelled at me a lot.
Well, Ferris did that to protect you and the party, so I wouldn't take it too personally.
I don't know. It felt very visceral. It felt very personal.
I think that if she didn't do it that way, then you
Yeah, but
probably would have
I'm a
had.
great actor, and I
Well,
would know if she was faking, and she was not faking.
maybe you could ask her? Because from my perspective, it seemed like if she didn't yell at you, you were gonna face worse consequences from the butler.
I'll think about asking her, but I don't think she likes me.
Do you want me to talk to her?
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
Okay, I'll snoop.
Okay. Oh, and you're a journalist, and snooping is so good at what you do?
It's true. I'm pretty good at it.
Okay, this is a fantastic plan.
Perfect.
Do you want to hear about Vengaza's journeys with his company? And that's how I'm gonna go through the rest of our watch.
All right, roll perception.
Another 23. Wait,
I got a 19.
yeah, 23.
All right. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty quiet night. Let's see. Yeah, you guys made it about halfway-ish. Yeah. It's a quiet night for the most part. The sounds of the evening are really made up entirely of the sounds of the shore of the Great Loch. As waves kind of make landfall not far away from where you've been able to set up camp. There are a couple of patrols that go by that you notice that are just, again, military patrols, keeping an eye on things, making sure nothing's up in arms, but no one really approaches you, seeing as you're not trying to hide your presence necessarily. They don't have a huge amount of suspicion. Who's got second watch?
I do.
Okay. Roll perception. Or I guess, what would you like? Anything you'd like to do on your watch? I should ask first.
Yeah, probably play fetch with Kendrick.
That's a good wash.
It's a very good watch.
Yeah, I toss a piece of jerky.
He delicately picks it up so as to avoid chipping a tooth.
Yeah, I see him do that, and I find something more suitable like stick. I notice how delicately he's carrying the jerky. I rolled a 12 perception.
A 12 perception. Yeah, it's a pretty quiet night. You are, however, in the middle of your watch, or nearing the end of it, I should say. you're caught a little bit off guard as you notice there are a couple of members of, it looks like the military, kind of walking in your direction, seemingly curious at the beast that you have alongside you, your companion dragon, or your drake, I should say. They don't outright enter the camp, but you do see one of them step forward, still carrying the torch, and goes, "Hail!
Howdy.
What is this beast?"
Oh, that's Kendrick. Is my familiar.
Do
Say
you
hi, Kendrick.
control it?
More or less, I guess. Not really, but mostly, yeah.
And it's...
I mean, I can summon him, and I can just make him disappear.
is this some kind of a dragon?
Oh, that's a drake named Kendrick, yes.
That'll be 5 silver. You see as the other military member behind him kind of just goes, "Fuck, alright. Thank you for
Wow.
settling this for us. Have a good day."
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
night.
You too. You too. Take it easy.
And they make their way away.
I thought you said 5 silver to me.
I thought you
I
were being
also
sorry.
thought that.
I was like,
that's
wow.
a weird transaction.
No, he just lost a bet. Or he won a bet, I should say, I suppose. Who's got third watch?
Ferris can take it.
Yeah, I'll also be up and about.
Anything
I am awake after all.
to accomplish?
Well, I'll be trying to solve my little riddle.
You can roll an intelligence check for me.
Lovely. Just a raw intelligence check is a 21.
21. Yeah, you're feeling like you're making some headway. Hold on. Let me get this pulled up so that I know what I can describe.
It's just good clean fun.
Good, clean fun. Just as your watch starts to come to an end, you recognize 72 hours. 72 hours.
That gives me 5 letters.
And the party starts to wake up.
Huh. Something to do with 72
Wait, can I do my
hours.
perception check?
Yeah, roll perception. Lo siento.
Don't worry, I got a 14. I just wanted to roll my dice.
Yeah. 14, you're watching Null pretty closely as they kind of huddle over this scrap of paper and really try and delve into what it could be saying. And otherwise, it's an uneventful night. Again, a couple of patrols, but nothing serious. You all awake from a long rest.
Huggers.
Anything specific we would like to do with the day to start, or just start with travel?
I think it is just a start with a travel.
No. Galen
Oh.
goes, "Hey Ferris, do you have a problem with Biscite?"
Oh, that was a lot more forward than I wanted it to be.
Well, truthfully, I think this guy talks too much.
I do talk too much?
Yes.
But do you
There's-
remember what I told you yesterday? That was aimed at Biscite.
Yes, but I don't know how that has to do with this situation.
Galen just sighs. Never mind.
I will consider the possibility that I talk too much.
All right. Anything else?
No, now can we go?
You begin walking. Who is taking charge?
It's going to be me again.
Okay. Roll
Yeah, the
perception.
moment this guy says that, I make a face. Galen.
Roll perception for me.
I have to walk at the front because that's where the pondering shall be, and I shall ponder with a 7.
You do a lot of pondering, and for the most part, you're not paying too much attention to the travel as you're fighting back the tears in your eyes.
No.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But for the most part, it catches at least Biscite a little bit off guard as the rest of the party starts to notice in the distance there are stretches and stretches of farmland. And eventually there is the silhouette on the horizon of a smallish city. And not long after that, on the horizon, there is a larger city silhouetted not far behind it, as you begin to smell the familiar now scent of sea air, or seawater, pardon. You are now about a half day's journey outside of Hamrock. As the sun is coming to or is beginning to set, you can either push through to kind of get there in the dead of night, or you can rest to get there about mid-afternoon, mid-morning.
I think that we should just push through and get there.
You think so?
Yeah. If anybody's getting tired, I could always cast a spell to let us just have like a floating disc that just goes alongside us. Oh, should I have told you guys that I can do that like a long time ago?
That would be nice to know, yeah?
Yeah, it's as long as we don't weigh 500 pounds collectively, we should be good.
Oh, that is very good to know.
Is it fast?
Fast enough.
Okay.
As long as we don't need a sprint, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Let's not get into a situation where we need to sprint.
No promises, but I'll try my best.
So yeah, I cast Tensor's floating disc, and I let anybody ride along to let them maybe not get so exhausted by the extra
I would
travel.
like to go first.
No, it could fit like pretty much everybody.
I still would like to go first.
Okay, you can go in there first, and then everybody else can immediately follow you. That works.
All right.
I'm fine walking.
Fine, don't take my help.
It's good training. No, it's nothing wrong with you, Null. But...
No, it's okay.
Oh, in which case, it sounds like it's okay.
It is quite all right.
That's good to hear.
You complete your journey, approaching the settlement of Farmington. And are you guys pushing through Farmington then up to Hamrock? You're getting to Farmington at around like 10 p.m. You'll probably get to Hamrock at about 11, so it's another hour just pushing through. Up to you.
Ooh, we pushing.
Okay. You make
I've
your way
always
through.
wondered why it's called farming.
It becomes blatantly obvious to you as you ponder that, and you see around you that there is extensive farmlands.
Let me do an investigation, Justice.
Roll an investigation check.
A 5.
There are extensive farmlands. So far as where it got the name Farmington, you couldn't... No one could tell. There's not a chance that it would make any sense. It seems
What a
more like
strange
a
name.
farming land to you than a Farmington.
I don't see any tons.
Yeah. You arrive at the city gate of Hamrock. You approach the gate and it is closed, but there are a couple of guards that are up on the city wall. Hail, who goes there?
Peace. We are just a knight and travelers.
Where are you traveling from?
Our original location was Magum, but we are coming from Monaton.
And what brings you to the city?
We're here, one, to deliver something to the king himself. And then also, we hear talk of an artist needing help.
Open the gates. As the gates swing open, you are greeted by a small batch of 5 guards as they approach. And they begin to escort you into the city. They do begin to divert you, however, from the city streets off to the side. We'll just need to do a quick inspection of your bags. We need to ensure that no paraphernalia or anything illicit is being snuck into the capital, especially by those claiming to seek audience with the king.
I'm gonna see if anybody's looking nervous about this. If anybody in our party's looking nervous.
What would be stuff that you shouldn't have?
Roll insight.
Would I? That is a 13.
13. You originally arrived on this continent in Hamrock. So far as anything that you can think of that would be illicit or like illegal, nothing is immediately jumping to your mind out of anything that you've really encountered thus far.
Okay, that's good to know.
Do they seem like they would care about weapons? Like I assume that we have some weapons like sheathed on us. Do they not seem worried about that?
They saw you entering with your gear, right? Like individuals have weapons that are on some amount of display. So seeing as they were not openly hostile to you upon the gate opening, they do not seem to be actively that concerned.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna present my bag and not do any trickery.
Okay. They begin looking through everyone's equipment.
I hand them my bag, but I'm notably I'm like 1% concerned that the sock may be a problem.
Okay. They begin looking through everyone's bags. I'm gonna just do a quick scroll through of things. That's not. Okay. Null, as they finish looking through your things, they will hold up your bag and say, "And who does this gear belong to, then?" As they look at the rest of the party.
It's kind of a collective for the whole group. Anybody in the group can use anything in my bag.
So you're just a
which is technically true from my mind, so it's not deception.
Sure. So this is just a pack for you?
Yeah, just a pack that I'm carrying that anybody in the party can use any of the contents of.
Very good. He'll hand it back to you. Okay.
Tanner's using this as a chance to refresh his mind about what we have.
I probably could have gone through and done a bit of a look through of your things earlier, but if I'm being honest, I had other things that were planned in Monoton that I'm now shifting.
Oops.
That's okay. That's okay. Keeps me on my toes.
We're going back down there eventually, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Upon looking through all of your bags, there is nothing that catches their attention until Ferris, as they are looking through your bag, they pull out the pistol that you had found. And does this belong to you?
In a manner of speaking, bandits had it, and after dealing with them, I picked it up.
You dealt with bandits that had this pistol?
Yes.
Where were these bandits?
They were in between Thulam and Magoom.
Okay. And you disposed of them?
Yes.
Okay. Please, somebody find me the captain. And as they put it back next to your bag, they kind of stand there for a moment and just kind of in a bit of almost tense silence as one of the guards leaves for a moment.
So crazy weather we're having.
I'll like awkwardly sidestep over to Ferris and I'll like whisper under my breath, "Do you want me to try to do something to get these pigs off your back?"
I have a smile. No, don't worry. This will handle itself.
You know the best way to deal with bacon. Fry it.
Pound it out thin and dry it, son, for years.
After a couple of minutes, you hear a door open, and the guard that left comes back, followed in turn by another gentleman. What seems to be the problem here? No problem, sir. It's well, we have some travelers here who claim to have found this firearm on a bandit on the southern border. He quick gives it a bit of an examination. He eyeballs the insignia that's etched in the handle, and he sets it down and goes, "Very good. Well, thank you for handling that." And he will pull out of his bag a jingling, like, satchel that he will set down on the table. "Thank you for taking care of that little business for us. We don't need to send a deployment down."
It was of no problem.
Enjoy your stay in the city, but don't cause any trouble. And the captain will turn and excuse himself as the guards begin packing your things back into your bags and handing them back over and all of your property.
Nice.
I thank you all for your service. Pigs.
I'm sorry?
I said I thank you all for your service.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's right, walk away, pig.
As you all walk away.
As I walk away.
You are now in the city of Hamrock. And just kind of at this point set so far as where it is that you would like to go. Any plans? It again is late in the evening. There is relatively low, populace out and about. For the most part, lights seem to be off besides city streetlights.
Did we look in the satchel to see what was in it? Like how much?
Yeah, how much is in the satchel?
You open up the bag and you find that the contents contained within are 250 gold pieces.
Whoa. We're collectively rich.
Aha!
Wow, that's like 500 cats.
Yeah.
That is actually a very good point.
It'll save us some time not having to rescue 500 cats.
You
Is that
see?
actually 500 cats? Is that more than 500 cats?
I don't know. I just believed it.
Oh, that is 500 cats, yeah.
Noel, do you still hate them after they paid us?
Those ones seem fine, but I'll have to learn a little bit more about what some of the some of the more oinkier pigs in the city do, and if these guys stand by them and don't condemn the bad ones, then that makes them just as bad.
Do you share that sentiment about all arms of the law?
What do you mean, federal?
What?
What? What arms of the law are there? Judges?
Well,
Lawyers?
no,
Stenographers?
I'm a knight, and so I am, well, similar to the guards.
Oh. I think I should be leaving.
I do not do
walk-
the same tasks, if that's what you are afraid of.
I'm not. No, I'm sure you're fine. I'd hurriedly walk away. I'm gonna look for some kind of like potion store.
Okay. Yeah, you begin kind of making your way through the city at night, and you eventually find what appears to be kind of like the market district. As you come to the market district, you can see there are a couple of different stores that are kind of on display. Namely, you see one called Molten Steel. You see one named Baubles by Bob. There is Feeline, Feeline, and then TJ Magics.
I of course go for TJ Magics, looking for any sort of off-brand products at a deal.
Yeah, you walk up to the door to find the door is locked.
Well, that makes sense. It is night. I look to see if there's like any open windows or anything.
He's gonna throw himself out. Just kidding, he's outside.
Make a perception check.
Well, a natural 3 probably isn't going to get me anywhere. That's a 5.
You see a couple of windows, but so far as open ones, there aren't any on the ground floor. The building itself, though, it looks like about 3 stories. And on the top story, there appears to be a singular window that is cracked open. Though, while you wouldn't necessarily recognize that, or recognize this, it is a chilly evening, so having windows open isn't necessarily high on people's to-do list at the moment.
Okay, well, I guess this really wasn't swerving fares. All right, I guess I'll just head back.
Oh, you full-on left the party? Or did the
Yeah.
party follow?
Oh, they could have followed.
I would have followed.
Okay.
I think I would have followed too because those two together feel bad without super.
A very smart and good idea. You're right.
Okay.
Sandy, would you have followed?
Yeah, no, I forged my own path.
Okay. So then, Null, you
I'll look at the store. I'll look at the store with them and say
That's not true. I keep them in eyesight.
there used to be stores that were open all night, but I guess times have changed around here.
What do you mean they used to keep the stores open all night?
Oh, they would just like have like night shift people that would just like look completely dead in the eyes, and you could just walk around and just do silly stuff, and nobody really cared.
Huh. No, are you from around here?
I've kind of just been all over.
Huh.
No, I
So
just
when
mean like
you
in
say
general.
all over, like how far have you walked? How many steps have you put in?
Well, I've put in 174,000.
That seems like a lot, but I don't know how to like double check that value.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
I mean, I've also been like riding carts with like people that were my masters at the time.
That's like approximately 17 days of walking.
This guy's not gonna question.
Shit.
It seems like a lot.
Did I tell you that I'm a master horse rider?
What? I've never seen you with a horse.
But by the way, it's definitely not the fact that I'm completely wrong about this. I'll just say that I'm lying about this whole thing. I'm still a little iffy on the whole free will thing and what that means.
LMAO.
So do you want me to do a deception check?
No, I trust you implicitly and explicitly.
Yeah, I'll say unless there is someone who is casting doubt on the things that you're saying, no need.
You want to know how many breaths I've taken?
All right,
Many
what's
breath?
the plan? What are you guys looking for?
Trick question, it's 0.
Ferris was going to be looking for the Sonder Inn.
Okay. Ferris, you can roll a quick just perception check or investigation check, pardon.
Oh no. Oh, okay. A 14.
14. Yeah. You remember that you can use the Sonder Inn card to kind of try and find the nearest tavern that could lead you into the Sonder Inn. So you pull out the card and you begin kind of allowing it to magically guide you. And after a short while, you find yourself outside of a tavern that is very plainly named Beer and Plants. And you know that if you were to use the Sonder Inn card in the back alley, it would open up a pathway into the tavern.
Mm-hmm. And then I think I'll wait here for a bit, seeing if my companions come. / keep an eye out.
Sounds good. What do the other 4 of you want to do then?
You said it's late evening?
It's like midnight, yes.
Okay. Guys, we've had a long day of traveling. I need to sleep.
Yeah, I'm ready for bed.
I suppose I could shut down.
You can all roll a perception or investigation check to attempt to try and find just a tavern in general.
That was a 9. That was not very successful.
23.
I had a nat 20 for a 23. Stupid.
Galen, only moments before Null, locks eyes with Ferris, who is standing outside of a tavern that appears to still have lights on the inside, as Ferris locks eyes with the 2 of you as well, momentarily going lazy-eyed and looking at both of you at the exact same time.
It's true. It's a talent.
Make sure not to get on her bad side. You know how those nights can be.
Galen just has like one of those bad shivers like go up his back. Just like, ugh.
The party is reunited outside of Beer and Plants.
I'll go up and I'll just say, just letting you know that we're coming up behind you, but that isn't a threat.
You're in front of me.
Oh, is that even more threatening? We're not trying to be.
Why are you afraid of being threatening suddenly?
No reason, officer.
No,
You know that's
I'm
Ferris, right?
not in the military. I'm not an officer.
Like you can call her Ferris. We established that in the unwritten bylaws.
Yeah, but you never know when she might like fly off the handle. Listen, we're not trying to cause a ruckus or anything, miss.
Are you sure you're not trying to cause a ruckus?
Oh,
Everyone else has, accepted that I'm a knight, but you've been rather standoffish since.
it's just that when you said that you're part of law enforcement,
Well,
you know,
how would you feel if I said that you, as being a... Shoot, what was your race again?
Warforged.
A Warforged. A Warforged, you were born to kill, and yet here you are, not killing. And I don't question it.
That is a good point. I don't actively see you trying to put down the populace. Unless they attack you first with those rats. So, okay.
Or those bandits.
Oh wait, did we attack those rats first?
Well,
I believe it was in self-defense.
I think
it's what they
once
always
we
say.
Got there, the rats said we are going to end the life of all topsiders, and so we took the matter into our own hands and stopped.
You're using very, very typical language of some real.
No, that was a quote.
We've encountered.
They said that the rats did.
Yeah, and why should I believe you, pig?
Listen. No, if you want to fight about it, we can duel. But I have no intention otherwise.
Okay.
You insult my name, left and right it seems suddenly. And it hurts.
Instead of wanting to fight each other, we could talk it out and come to a mutual understanding and talk about our feelings.
Noel doesn't seem interested.
We can do what my mom always did growing up. We could get a really, really big shirt and make them wear it at the same time until they can get along.
That's a really good idea, actually. Would you submit to the big shirt?
We just got money and you want to spend it on a big shirt?
Yeah, what's it gonna cost? Like 5 silver?
I don't know.
It might be worth it for the peace and quiet.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes, hello?
You turn to find that there are 3 guards standing near you. Does there seem to be something wrong?
We're actually looking for a big shirt emporium, if you could point us to it.
At this hour?
I don't think that's a typical establishment. Is there a seamstress around here?
Why, yes, there is. May I ask why you'd be looking for them?
To make a big shirt!
They had to buy clothes, actually.
At this hour?
Oh,
well, we don't actually
I thought we
need
went
it.
to bed.
Yeah, but it's not really at this hour. Okay, you're right. We should probably do it tomorrow. Okay, everybody, let's go find somewhere to sleep.
No, hold on. There was some raised voices over here. We're looking into the matter. What seems to be going on?
Oh, you see, our friends, they are in a disagreement, and that's why we want a big shirt, so then we make them get along together better. Because we are working on conflict resolution with a big shirt.
Right. Here's the deal. Find a place, sober up, and if we see you on the streets again tonight, This is your only warning. Am I understood?
Yes, but may I provide a point of clarification?
It doesn't sound like I was
Like
understood.
I'm tugging at Biscuit's sleeve.
Let's go find a place to stay. You have a good evening.
Okay, I guess we're going. Good night. Have a good night.
Yeah, we go inside the tavern, and then I just like get real close up with Biscuit, and I say, "This is what I'm talking about. I've been to so many of these towns on Master's orders, and I've seen once you're inside the inner circles, you see what motivates them, and a lot of them, since they have physical power, a lot of the people with buying power, magical power, or powers otherwise, will use their physical power to further their own needs."
So I'll keep it in mind, but I think that's a little much right now. And I think we should talk about it later, but yeah, let's find somewhere to sleep first.
And the worst part is that they get a free pass to do it because they have buy-in from the powers that be, and no, you're not allowed to like go against them at all, or else it becomes a whole thing where you become the aggressor.
I put my hand on Noel's shoulder, and I say, I think we should go to bed, and then we can talk about it.
Just don't be okay. Just
Okay?
seen a lot, and let's not. I've seen enough to know that we shouldn't mess around with them.
Okay, that is good to know.
Do you all make your way into the Sonder Inn or into Beer and Plants?
Oh, okay, Beer and Plants. The inn's name is too good to not go into it.
Okay. You make your way into Beer and Plants. It is exactly what it advertises. As you set foot inside, there is almost a humidity that just slaps you in the face. Any inch of ceiling space is seemingly taken up by hanging potted plants that cover the entirety of the ceiling to the point that you cannot see what the ceiling is even made out of. Wood, stone, anything.
I love this place.
Across the way, there is an individual Alvin man who is stood at the bar. Uncharacteristically, long, shaggy beard. And he just looks at all of you as you come in and goes, "Oh, hey, guys! Nice! You guys here for a drink?"
I could use one.
All right.
Yeah, you
That
have
sounds
you
lovely.
got rooms here.
Oh, yeah, we got rooms. You'll have to share them with some of the plants, though.
That's fine. That actually, that's a good aesthetic. I like the aesthetic you got going in here.
All right. Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. It's just a way for me to keep my druidic circle kind of up, and like keeping ourselves above water when it comes down to like keeping our finances straight, Modern living, a lot more difficult than it was made out to be,
Yeah,
I want to do a deception check by saying yes.
He fully believes you. He doesn't read any further into anything else that you're saying, and goes, right, yeah. And he starts pouring. There's only a singular tap. He begins pouring just beers, and he starts handing them out. And he goes, "Nice. What's your guys' story? Like, what's got you guys here? Like, especially at this hour? What? Burning the midnight candle, huh?"
Oh, we were looking for a big shirt emporium, but we were told to not do that. And so now we're here to sleep.
Okay, yeah. No, that's fair. Well, Yeah, we've got a couple of rooms still that would probably still even have beds in them. So, if you want, you could probably take those.
That sounds amazing.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, hey, it's free will donation except for if you have a beer. So who wants a beer?
Oh, me, I'll take a beer.
I'll have
Oh,
a beer.
sweet.
Yeah, I'll have a fine ale.
Well, no, we have beer.
Oh yeah, that too. I'll have a beer.
All right.
I'll have
Over
a
here?
hydrangea.
They call it more an ale where I come from.
Huh. I can see where you might get confused. No, the plants, not for sale. They're kind of a part of this whole druidic circle, you know? It's how we stay attached to nature inside of the modernized city that we live in, you know?
You've been
That is a
partake.
really nice idea.
Is there a specific plant that you've partaken in?
What are you, guards?
I silent image, so that it looks like there's like two like very wavy like versions of me like right next to each other. Just to look like the trippiest thing ever.
Nice. How about for you, dude? He's looking at you, Galen.
Galen.
I'm so sorry. Galen was like sniffing a flower and like touching every leaf. He has never seen anything like this. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, do you want a beer?
Yeah. Sounds
Nice.
good.
Sweet, yeah. He'll pour 5 beers and hand one out to all of the party members. Nice.
Oh no,
And-
thanks.
Oh no, it's fine. It's yours. You already got it.
I'll drink it for you.
Do be careful sniffing that plant. Keith really does have something just kind of freaky about him, so you just don't want to be sniffing some of the wrong plants, because he will get the wrong idea.
Did you say Keith?
Yeah.
Huh. Do they all have names?
I mean, yeah.
And you remember them all?
Well, no, not all the time. It's just that Keith, kind of a menace. You know?
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Classic Keith.
Honestly?
Galen
Yeah.
just like scoots just away just like a little bit.
Oh, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, there are certain flowers on there that you just want to sniff, right? But there's ones that you want to sniff that you shouldn't sniff, because Keith wants you to sniff them, and if you sniff them, he's going to get the wrong idea. And then the next time I talk to him, it's all he's going to be talking about. And I don't want that, you know? That
Yeah,
being said,
yeah,
he's already
that-
going to be talking about this, because he can hear me right now. He's going to be pissed that I told you.
Oh, that's not good at all. Sorry, Keith.
My name's not Keith. Oh, not me. Got it.
What
Anyway.
is your name?
Oh, dude. Like, what are names besides, like, worldly possessions that bind you, you know?
And what's the worldly possession that binds you?
Man, the worldly possession that binds all of us, sunshine.
So,
Sounds
can
good,
we call you
Sunshine.
Sunny?
No,
Oh, then what is your name?
sunshine.
Oh. So don't call you Sunny, but you like sunshine.
Yeah,
Okay, that is good to know. It's good to meet you, Sunshine.
it's a pleasure to meet you.
Can I pay for a room for all my friends?
Oh, it's free will donation, bro. So yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay, I will pay you 5 gold for the room and all the drinks.
I
Sounds
suppose
good.
that's pretty generous.
All right. Yeah, no, it's one of the rooms upstairs. Probably just like listen before you open a door though.
Why? What could be happening in there?
Sex.
Oh, the plant sex?
No.
No.
How many times have you walked in on your tenants doing that?
Tenants. No.
Do you just have random people come in and have sex
Oh.
in your hotel rooms?
Bro, this is a druidic circle. What do you mean tenants? Like, you can hang out as long as you want, vibe, you know? Those are like, kind of like
Do the
my
guards
brothers
ever
and sisters
come?
up there.
Do
Yeah,
the
I mean,
guards
they come
ever
every now and
like come
again.
in and
There,
It just,
are there
There-
some
knights that
take
come in?
longer and
there
less,
are hot
but
tubs up there.
Are there knights that sometimes come in to enforce their own laws?
uh, well, I mean, their own no, but like, we do still have to live by the laws of the city and the country, you know?
That really
There,
sucks.
there hot tub up
Oh,
there.
does it suck?
Oh, there's not one up there, but we do have one in the basement. That's kind of what keeps it so, like, muggy up here, is we're just constantly boiling water.
Can I go in the hot tub?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Listen. Me, Druidic Circle Law, 2, Druidic Circle Law. You know what I mean?
Right.
Deception
right.
check.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I.
He believes you.
That is exactly my thought.
All
You
right.
could get some of this dust off me.
All right. Hey, here. Have one of these, and he'll go to, like, dap you up.
I dap. Yeah.
There is a joint in your hand when you're done.
Let's go.
I see it. I've been in the desert many
Yeah.
a day. I know exactly what this is.
Yeah, you've been burning that bush.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And is he God?
I've been.
Hell yeah. Well,
I'm
hey,
spark.
I don't know. Maybe I'll see you down in the hot tub like later. Who knows? You know, we'll cross that. We'll cross that when we get there.
Yeah, we'll just see if our dusty trails paths collide. I go to the hot tub.
All right. All right. I assume the rest of you find your way up to the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Mm,
One person gets to.
9.
9.
Did we get the guy's
Oh.
name?
Sunshine.
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 Not sunny.
Not
It
sunny.
is a 24.
Oh, we already got a 9. Sorry, bro. With a 9. Ferris,
Oh.
you confidently walk up to a couple of the rooms upstairs, and you're like, can't be this one, can't be this one, can't be this one. You open up the 4th door down the hall, and you set foot into just an orgy.
Nice.
This is a pretty quiet orgy you're having.
No, you just didn't, like, your perception was only 9.
A 9 and an orgy? A 9
Yeah.
is one less than average. This
Yeah.
has to be a quiet orgy. That's the
No.
only answer to
No, you look at the walls, and they've got sound dampening foam on it.
just
Fucking buggers.
I've seen way too many of these.
Oh?
I want to do one more perception check. Do they have an orgy buffet?
Yeah, make a perception check.
17?
17. You can see a table set aside that has got like various plates of just like vegetables. So not so much like a buffet of like choose your meat, but like a vegetarian kind of buffet.
If there's no shrimp cocktail, Ferris
I-
is interested.
No
Oh,
shrimp
they,
cocktail.
they got catered by Davis's this time. Oh yeah, that's probably what I would have gone with.
So I leave, disappointed there's no shrimp cocktail.
Yeah. Now having a better idea what to be listening for and how closely to be listening, you very easily notice the rooms that have beds and no one sleeping in them actively. You make your way inside. There are 2 beds that are both just like queen size. And outside of that, there just really isn't a whole lot of other room because everything else is taken up by plants, both on the ground, on the bedside tables. One of the beds has got plants on it, and then the ceiling is just draped in plants.
I do like that a lot.
But other than that, anything else anyone would like to complete over the evening?
I don't
No,
want to
that
think
sounds
about
like a very
completion with
successful
what's
evening.
going on here.
Mm, mm. Okay. With that, Sandy, you were able to spend some time in the hot tub and eventually make your way upstairs. Just roll a luck check for me.
The luck check is an 11.
An 11. It's just above 10, so you end up walking up. You check a couple of rooms and end up finding the room that has your friends that are actively sleeping in it. Unlocked because as you look for a lock, there isn't one on the doors. But with that, you guys all get to complete a long rest. The next morning,
Let's go.
what would you guys like to do?
Well, I fight back the compulsion that I usually have when I would have to assist my various masters with putting on an orgy, and I'll leave the cleanup up to someone else since I'm not actually obligated to do it.
I'm sorry, repeat what you said to start this?
Oh, since I'm not obligated to help out with this orgy, which has usually been my orders from masters is to help clean up. Since I don't have any obligation to do that, I will just resist that muscle memory and then go downstairs and hang out with Sunshine.
Sounds good. Yeah, you go downstairs, you find Sunshine kind of just passed out on the counter, like full body laying on the counter. Like 2 empty pint glasses next to him, and one still full in his hand. The rest of the party make your way downstairs as well, to end up finding Sunshine in that exact state.
How do I smell?
How do you smell? There were so many plants in the basement that were flowering and in bloom that honestly it almost smells like you bathed in perfumed water.
So I smell amazing.
Amazing.
You smell amazing.
Nice.
Nice.
I wake up, I'm more refreshed than I have been since the last time I was in the desert at the oasis.
All right.
At the hot springs.
All right. With that, it sounds like you guys were going out into the day to try and find some stuff.
Yeah.
What were we?
Yeah, TJ Magics.
TJ Magics. All right. You make your way over, right? Beeline over to TJ Magics. You make your way inside. As the door opens up, does everyone come in at the same time?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like 10 a.m. You guys walk up to the door. You walk in. All of you besides Null are immediately hit with this just stench that's in the air. As you look around to this storefront, to find that there are display cases on display cases, and inside of each of them, there seems to be paper with print on it. Just like individual, almost leaflets? Playing cards, almost. And as you walk in, you notice that in the back, there are several individuals that are all kind of gathered around tables, talking about the cards that they have and the cards that the other ones have, and this stench just permeates.
Tanner, I hate you.
And after a short while, you hear, and I'm going to say Biscite and Sandy, you guys have the best passive perception, right?
I got a 15.
Okay.
That's correct, yeah.
I'm so mad.
You guys end up hearing, is that a girl? Is that a girl? Girl?
Grill?
Yuck. as
This
you
is at TJ Magic's?
TJ Magic's, yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, correct.
It sounds right to me.
Yeah. Anyway, what would you like to do?
Uh, excuse me, could somebody help us out with maybe getting some supplies?
Yeah, you watch as this just like buck-toothed, big glasses, like gnome kind of comes stumbling over and goes, I'd be happy to help. At least I'd be happy to help Milady over here. Hello, dame. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You got most of that correct, but I believe it was my companion here asking.
Oh, yes, of course, and I must presume that your companion here is here on your directive.
No.
Oh. Whose directive are you here on, then? Are you expecting cards for pickup?
Cards?
Yes.
Do you have any like magical like spell books that I can maybe purchase some spells from? Maybe some potions.
Oh, no, I could see where maybe the mix-up came in. But you're probably looking for the store down the street. Either Bobbles by Bob, or there's a TJ Maxx across the street from him.
So what is your purpose?
Well, to impress. And he slicks back his eyebrows without licking his fingers. It's just grease. To impress fine, fair ladies such as yourself. And he looks over at you again, Ferris. Perchance, could I interest you in a game, or a drink, or potentially a slice of pizza?
You have
So
Do you have the card
fancy.
Sinister Ceremony?
Why, yes, we do. In fact, it's
I'll
in
take that.
one of my decks.
Well, that makes sense. It's a dark staple.
Yes. And you were looking to purchase it?
Of course.
Hold on. I'm not, hold on. What was the name of it?
I said, what did I say? Sinister Ceremony.
As this is happening, I lean over and go, Sandy. What is this place? Why are we here?
Well, it appears that this is a place where people who just have nothing else go. Kind of like an orphanage for adults.
I feel like I need to go take a shower.
Be careful using that word around here.
Oh, they are very afraid of that.
Scares them.
You guys have any
really?
whittling materials?
Any what?
Perhaps paint, like for whittling?
That word means
Like
nothing
music?
to me.
Oh, this place does suck. It has nothing else going for it.
Ben,
My
I cannot
question-
find that
There are
card.
so many hobbies. There's so many hobbies, and they literally just chose one and based their entire business off it.
Yeah. Correct.
I have a question.
Yes.
When is the last time that any of you have showered?
There's a hot tub down the street.
You watch as he kind of like turns bright red, and then like his eyes dart over to Farah's and goes, "Just this morning, of course. I would never."
God, insight.
He is lying blatantly. You do not need to roll to check.
Oh, well, if you took a shower, may I suggest next time that you use soap as well? Just running the water over you doesn't work. I have experience in it, and I had to learn about it when I was at the orphanage. So,
I think I know how to shower. You can leave my store, actually.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I-
It was
well,
nice
good day.
talking to you.
I mean, I guess we just wouldn't want to do business with somebody that wasn't didn't care about personal hygiene. And if I really wanted to sell my near mint graded alpha Black Lotus, then I guess I'll have to
What
find
does his
somebody
face
else.
do? What does his face do when Null said that?
He kind of just he sits there dumbfounded. He doesn't.
PSA 10 Tanner.
Huh?
Keep going.
He sits there just kind of dumbfounded. He doesn't actually know how to react to this because no one has come forth into his domain and spoken to him in this manner before. Get out! You're not welcome here anymore. You'll be on our ban board.
Okay, I guess you don't get any of my alpha collection.
Get
Can I look at the band board?
out. Yeah, you look at the band board. There are several just like muscular dudes, well groomed. There is one individual who is just this like must be a Goliath how tall they are, but like does not have the physique of one anymore. Instead is just like rotund.
Oh, yes.
And is
big
just
boy.
wearing like clothes that are like a shirt that's a little bit too short for his stomach and pants that are sagging a little bit too low. And is carrying a backpack under one arm that's a little bit too small. Anyway, you guys are all kicked out of TJ Magic's.
Does he take our picture?
He does not seemingly take any picture of you.
I think
just
I'm
want to
done
pass
playing
on some
sorcery the
friendly
grouping.
advice. The sorcery the grouping.
Ben, I'm
After
really
that
sad
experience.
that I didn't understand Dark Ritual's Sinister Ceremony. I'm really actually upset about it because I googled Sinister Ceremony magic and it started giving me like actual like dark magic things and I was like I'm on a list now. Fucking stupid.
I think I'm done with sorcery the grouping. The friend I had who played back at the castle, well, he showered. That must be the exception.
Yeah, let's just go to TJ Maxx and never think of this place again. Just take a wide berth whenever we come near this area.
I was really surprised because I thought this TJ Magix was actually going to be TJ Maxx, so he got me. That was pretty good.
Alright. You guys make your way down the street. It sounds like you're going to TJ Maxx.
Yes.
Okay. You guys walk into TJ Maxx. It is a modern TJ Maxx.
What?
What?
Yeah, it's just a modern
Like-
TJ Maxx.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I go to the clearance aisle.
Alright, yeah. Taking a peek around the clearance aisle, you find just a hodgepodge of random decor that doesn't look like it should go into anyone's home.
Well, it's normally 2 gold and here it's 4 silver, so I feel like I have to buy it.
It's actually
I-
still for sale using the US dollar.
I hold up I hold up a vase that I literally have nowhere where it could go.
But I just want it so bad.
It's on sale. It's such a good deal.
Roll an investigation check for me quick.
That'll be a 20.
A 20. You're looking at the price tag and then you kind of like shift it and you see underneath it there's another price tag for the same item that marks its original price is actually what its on sale price is.
No.
My fury is barely contained. Yeah. Go ahead.
Can Kate-
No.
You go. You go.
No.
Yes.
Galen, I want to hear
No.
from you.
Can Galen look around for a really big shirt, like preferably on the clearance rack? Extra large?
No, they probably only have one size that fits nobody.
No.
Roll an investigation check.
Come on, that rotund Goliath?
No!
You might have shopped.
I got a 6.
You were thinking about that rotund Goliath, and you actually end up in an aisle of like kids' shirts, and see the exact same MLP shirt that Goliath was wearing.
Oh, this isn't what I was looking for.
It is a sick design, though.
Cute. Like a little crop top.
On him, it was.
Oh.
Oh, it was.
I look at it and I put it back on the rack. I know I shouldn't be spending money on crop tops right now.
No.
Is there anything anyone is looking for in TJ Maxx?
No.
A really big shirt!
Okay. You guys make your way outside.
That's fantastic. I'm glad you added TJ Maxx.
I was picking out like store names earlier today and like trying to
Yeah.
figure out like what are some stores that I can put in town that would be kind of funny. And I just started asking all of my coworkers that are around like what's a store that you would shop at? Like what's the name of a store you would shop at? And one of them said Beer and Plants. And then came back later and was like the Plant Pub. And I was like, yeah, all right. Like, I can run with that.
Good.
And then I asked another coworker, and she was like, I don't know, I like TJ Maxx. And I was like, how can I make this into
A fucking
like
joke. It was
something
good. It was
fun?
good.
And I almost had the card shop be like Jim's Magic Emporium. And then have like a magic shop be something that's, you know, more mundane sounding, such as potentially TJ Magics. But then we came up
Yeah.
with TJ Magics, and I was like, that's too funny not to
was
make
too
into the
good. It
card
was
shop
too
and
good.
have just a two whammy, just like joke.
It was amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we go to Bob's Bobbles?
Yeah, you go to Bobbles, by Bob.
Oh yeah, Bobbles by
Ooh, I
Bob.
like that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you cross the street, you walk into Bobbles by Bob. And inside, you set foot into a store full of magic items. There are glass cases kind of lining walls. Oh, pardon. There are several individuals kind of like wandering through the store and looking at things that are on display, as well as at the counter a singular individual. Just a plain human male, black hair, plain face, no facial hair, just stood at the counter, just kind of giving a bland smile that almost has dead eyes behind it, looking over the store.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to Bobbles by Bob. What can I do for you?
Are you Bob?
I was
I am.
wondering. I was wondering if you had any paper in stock. I know it doesn't need to be magical,
Paper.
but
Yeah, we can get some paper. Prices are a little bit high right now. We've been running into some issues lately getting some of our goods imported. So, prices are a little bit higher than normal.
Why is that?
I don't honestly know. The ship that usually brings them in has just not been coming through lately. The worst part about it, I'm imagining it has to be some kind of bandits. Because recently we had one of the boats found and then brought back into town. The guard's not looking too far into it because it's clearly a bandit attack. No arrests have been made. No one's found. I lost inventory or my guy.
That
Uh,
is
If it
so
got- if it got-
interesting that you have a problem that you are telling us right now, shopkeeper, because you are lucky to be in the presence of. I put my hands out wide. The freelancer.
Sandy in the storm.
Oh, we
Oh,
agreed on the
we went with that. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
The
I-
freelancers.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine if we want to like keep it as like a throwback thing that we use occasionally. But yeah, freelancers is the primary.
freelancers Sandy's in the storm.
Sandy and the storms.
okay.
The freelancers.
Sandy
we
does
can
a
help you
storm.
with your problem.
Okay.
What do you need help with? Because we will solve it. Because while we are not free, we are the Lancers.
Oh,
I need to work on the catchphrase.
it was a good attempt.
I'm glad I got it, Jason.
That's so stupid.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for, I don't know. I could use some help, I suppose, trying to figure out what's going on so that I can actually get my stock stocked and stop running into just all of these issues with getting it stocked. Because at this point, TJ Maxx is going to run me out of business.
We would love to help.
All right. If you guys want to make your way into like the inlet, there's a shipyard over by the inlet, kind of headed in towards the Great Lock. Talk to the shipwright, or not the shipwright, the dock master, and see if he can bring you over to. Just let him know it's the Bobbles Bobber. And
Bobbles Bobber.
they'll bring you over to the ship that used to bring in all of our goods, or at least the one that came back.
Okay,
Who's
that
your
sounds
guy? Who's
good
your guy
to
that's
us.
missing?
His name was Jethro.
Jethro, we
You-
will save you.
Yeah, we will do our best to save Jethro wherever he may be. Do you like really care about Jethro?
No.
No.
It doesn't really go with the naming aesthetic of the building, you know?
Yeah, he's got kind of a
You
cool
don't care
name,
for
you
the
know?
man because of his name?
Well, I also don't care for him because he did sleep with my wife. But that is a little bit besides the point because he was a good, sailor. So, not all seamen are gay.
We will find the man that slept with your wife.
All right. Well, do or don't, I guess. As long as you can find my inventory.
We will find your inventory and the man who slept with your wife.
All right. Yeah, I guess I can set some money aside if you guys can pull this off. I'll pay you.
The freelancers will be free no more.
Paid
In
land.
terms of payment, but we are free people.
You and your wife need to work through some problems.
We're in counseling.
Oh, that's
You're
good that you sought
you're
help.
still together.
Yeah, do you think I can do better than her?
I mean, I don't know. Do you have like a portrait of her?
Apparently, she could.
Oh
Wow.
no!
Okay.
Oh.
So anyway, could I also get like a discount on paper if we get your inventory back?
We can talk about it as long as I don't have to talk to your animatronic anymore.
Yeah, we can do that. Sounds
Perfect.
good. We'll get right on that. And I like take Noel and I like turn his torso and like start kind of pushing him towards the door.
I apologize. I was programmed to speak the truth.
And alright. Alright.
No, is that true?
No. No, I could.
I knew it.
I can lie. I just kind of wanted to. Kind of want to get it under his skin. He was. Felt like he was asking for it.
Wow.
You seem to want to get
Home
under the
shop.
skin of anybody.
Yeah, he's just upset that he lost stuff, and that
Like
his
his
wife
wife.
left with someone else.
Sometimes people are rude, and it's not necessarily their fault. because of things that have happened to them. But it is their responsibility, so I feel very conflicted in this moment. No, sometimes we can give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe.
I feel like I just recently understood how it feels to just really slam somebody with like where it hurts, and I don't know. It's a great power, but I feel like it does need great responsibility.
I'm glad that you have that insight. That's very important, and I will remind you of it when we come across shopkeepers whose marriages are in trouble.
Yeah, that sounds like a similar thought process that my bullies in the orphanage used to say too.
They would say with great power comes great responsibility.
No, they would insult people because it felt like it gave them power.
Well, I mean, they were relatively young orphans, and I'm relatively young into my free will. So I'm just learning things as I go.
I don't know. It kind of feels like you're trying to justify your actions of being a really shitty person.
It has felt quite malicious at many points.
Well, I feel like
Maybe,
this guy's trying to
sometimes
justify the fact that he talks a lot.
Sometimes no. Perhaps. It's
In
not
fact,
the
I
first
thought
thing
this
that
guy
comes to
has done
mind.
very
It's
well
more the
today.
Why, thank you.
Biscuit has let other people talk. He has not gotten himself in trouble. I'd say
Because he was
because
he was called out about it by you. So maybe it's good that we call out things that aren't great about people, so they can strive to change.
So
No,
you'll
I feel
take
like
what we're
there's
saying to
better ways
heart.
of doing that.
So maybe since I slammed Bob, like how Jethro slammed his wife, I feel like maybe he'll.
What changed behavior is he going to do? Is he going to fuck his wife now?
From your mouth to God's ears.
Oh no.
Oh no! I do not have any more to add to this conversation, unless we want to continue shopping at this place where this poor man talked about his wife getting boned by somebody else. I feel like we should move on and probably try to solve the issue.
I don't think he has a bandit problem. It sounded like he had a pirate problem.
Oh, even better. Did you know that Lyle was a pirate?
Who's Lyle?
And with that, you guys begin making your way across town as Biscuit recounts to you who Lyle was. You eventually make your way to the shipyard.
I think he had mommy issues.
You find your way to the shipyard
Maybe.
and seek
That is
out...
one interpretation.
And you seek out the dockmaster. Yeah, you seek out the dockmaster. It is this dwarven woman who is just kind of sat at a desk inside of a dingy office, who looks at you as you step in and goes, "Aye, what can I do for ya?"
We were sent from Bobbles by Bob, and he had mentioned that there had been a recent problem with their shipments and that they had gone missing, including Jethro, the individual in charge of them.
Aye.
And we're here to help?
Okay. Yeah, you can find Bobbles Bobber on Dock 9.
Okay, that is good to know. Thank you so much. Is there any other pertinent information that we would need to know before we go to Bob Bobbers?
I mean, I guess if you're going out on the ship, just make sure you untie it from the dock.
Oh, I didn't know we're actually going to sail today.
I don't know what you're planning on doing. I'm just simply giving you advice. For as you're making your way over to a boat, you seem like a bunch of landlubbers, so I want to make sure that you have at least some semblance of an idea what to do should you set foot on a boat for the first time in your life. Get out of my office.
It is helpful
Okay,
information.
you have a lovely day.
Bye.
Quick question. Do you know someone named Jethro?
Oh, I have met Jethro.
Oh. Have you seen him recently?
No.
He's kind of a ladies' man, isn't he?
He's kind of dead, man.
Well, he's dead.
No, for sure he's dead.
Oh, no, but, I mean, there's not been many ships coming back completely empty that have found a living man afterwards.
That's a fair.
Sounds spooky.
All right, we'll get out of your office.
Thank you.
That was so polite. Oh my gosh.
What if it's
Okay, we
ghost
leave and we
pirates?
try to go find the boat.
Okay. Make your way over to Dock 9. You find a boat that is very clearly labeled along the side as Bob's Bobber. It's a relatively small-sized dinghy. It would hold at least a decent amount of supplies on it, but it's not a large vessel. It looks like it could be manned by as few as a singular, well-traveled sailor. But with that, you set foot onto the boat. What is it we're looking for?
We are looking for evidence of a possible pirate attack.
Make an investigation check.
I am investigating with a 14.
14. With a 14, taking a peek around the boat, you don't see a whole ton of damage that would have indicated the boat being like boarded or grappling hooked to like be pulled over or pulled up to another ship by any means. In fact, you notice a distinct lack of any kind of like ammunition shots into it, whether it be from like bolts or arrows or even gunfire. And with a 14, that is what you notice.
It's ghost pirates for sure.
That seems like the most reasonable explanation.
So we found no evidence of anything on the boat. I mean, he could have just fallen overboard and that been it.
But how would the boat get here with no stuff?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I mean, a boat's not like a horse. Like a horse always goes back, knows how to go back. Horse doesn't know that, or a boat doesn't know that, rather.
Okay, so what we've gathered from this is that there was no forced entry.
Uh-huh.
But that's all we've established. The rest is a little up in the air for me.
What else do boats have that would help us?
That is a great question.
You've ridden a boat.
Yes, but I did not sail the boat. I was just in the boat.
How did the boat get back to the dock if there wasn't anybody here, like to sail it?
You remember Bob specifically mentioned that the boat was found, run ashore, and brought back.
Got it. Thank you for that.
So the tide just washed it in.
Or polite pirates. Perhaps we could go to the place where it was found ashore.
Is this boat
Yeah, that'd be
completely...
it.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Nope.
Is this boat completely empty? Like, nothing's left on it? There's no, like, leftover inventory boxes? There's no
I'll make an investigation check.
Yeah, that's a good point, because is it suspiciously empty?
Well, I did terribly. That's a 7.
7. Taking a peek through the ship itself, it does still have like things set aside inside of like the one room on the top deck that would appear to be like chambers to sleep in, but those even appear to be new, whereas the rest of the ship itself has been emptied. Anything that was in there, whether it be like crates or barrels, those have been removed from the ship at this time. As you are doing that investigation of just trying to like find out what is in the space, I'll say that anyone who's helping you kind of take a peek around the ship can make a perception check for me.
Oh, why would there be a peeking?
I'm helping.
I got the
13.
12 on the peeking.
Even with the help action?
Oh,
Or were you rolling 2?
Oh. Okay, I was just rolling by myself.
I was also just rolling by myself.
Okay,
And I don't
perfect.
want to fuck up the rolls by saying anything on the
Can it be investigation instead?
It is a perception for this one specifically.
Oh, we peeking.
Fuck. Yeah, I was just at 13.
A 13. Oh, pardon, I didn't hear you. I'll say with a 12 and a 13. You do notice that there are distinct scuff marks along the wall of the ship, as well as a few distinct scuff marks along the ceiling. You're not exactly sure where they're from or what could have caused them, but you do notice that there are, like, specifically there was some type of damage done that scuffed up the wood of the wall and of the ceiling inside of the lower deck.
Wall in the ceiling of the lower deck.
Correct.
Is it just one wall or both walls?
It appears to be one wall up onto the ceiling.
Okay, if I go out of the ship, is it on the outside of that wall as well?
As you look on the outside of the ship, there is nothing on that same side. No, not that you can see.
Okay, so I think the theory of ghosts is not impossible. As you can see, there are scuff marks on the top in this one side, but not on the outside or on the other side. And because I have no logical explanation as to why we may have that interesting pattern, ghosts.
Spooky.
Very spooky indeed. Are they, so they're scuff marks? Does it look like things were drug heavily? Does it look like it was, like fighting? Or, like just, again, just general wear and tear?
Make an insight check.
Okay. We are insightful with a 21.
21. As you review some of these scuff marks, and you look and kind of compare to, like, the floor itself, you begin to notice a pattern that these scuff marks are appearing along the wall, almost directly next to where you also see faded wood, as if there was constantly storage in these spaces directly next to where these walls were damaged. And in fact, as you look closer at the walls, you can see that a few of these scuff marks have direct impact marks, as though things were flung into them in some manner.
Maybe a fight?
Angry ghosts.
Okay, so the scuff marks look like there was long-term storage. But then things were flung into the long-term storage, is what you're saying?
The faded marks are where you've noticed a lot of long-term storage on the floor.
On
The scuff
floor.
marks on the wall seem to coincide next to where that long-term storage was.
Do the scuff marks look fresh? Like they haven't been worn down by the salt of the sea?
Make a nature or a survival check.
Okay. That is a 10.
Which one did you do?
Survival.
Survival. These do not appear to be worn down, at least not with a 10. In fact, based on like your experience as a ranger and just like your experience traveling, the damage that was done appears to be relatively new.
Josh is stumped. I don't know if Biscite would be stumped, but Josh is stumped. While Biscite is, I think, thinking, usually the people of this ship, as I know, because of my great expertise with ships, they keep a log of where they have traveled and where they are going. I would like to search for this traveler's log.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
What's the name of the missing guy? again?
Jethro.
Jethro. Let's get
He's
to
a
know.
total of 13. I want Jethro's diary.
Yeah. With the 13, you begin searching through like the quarters that are on the top deck before recognizing that this space appears to be full of new equipment. As if anything that was in here maybe for a previous journey has been since replaced, either because it was damaged or otherwise.
The ship is fairly well used, but the equipment in here is new.
Correct.
That seems
That's
peculiar.
suspicious.
I would like to search the equipment more. And why is it new? Maybe there's a hidden...
Is it covering up something?
Yeah.
To stop you from chasing a red herring, the equipment that was in this room before was discarded and replaced when the ship was returned.
Oh.
Dang it.
So maybe there's something we can investigate with the stuff that was discarded. Like maybe is there like a part of the shipyard where they keep like old parts that have been removed?
We could ask the dwarf woman.
Yeah.
That is a reasonable request, I believe.
Okay.
But that is also the only thing I could think of next, because I don't really know what to make of the scuff marks.
Okay. So you make your way back over to the dockmaster, it sounds like?
Yes.
Okay. You make your way into the dockmaster's office. Just... What can I do for you now?
We have a question for our investigation. We noticed in the small boat is that there was a new equipment put where the old equipment was, and we were wondering if we could take a peek at the old equipment.
You can see if Bob has it, but it's not like
Oh.
we hold on to equipment for individuals.
Oh. Okay, we will go ask Bob.
Okay. Anything else?
Thank you so much, you're so helpful. No, you scare me. Goodbye.
Good. Bye.
Good.
All right. What's the plan?
So we could check with Bob, but I think it's maybe a long shot.
Yeah, don't think it's helpful. Galen, what should we do next?
I mean, I think Ferris said we could go check where they found the boat originally.
I think that's a good
Washed
idea.
ashore, perhaps. I don't know what we could find there, but
If it got left by pirates, or worse, ghosts,
oh,
Looks
ghost
like a
finders.
ghost.
then there would be perhaps some evidence of that.
Like goo.
Oh, that is true. Ghosts
Or
do
a
spew
campsite.
Ghost goo.
I was more thinking of a gooey campsite.
But so should we go there to Bob first? Oh, I bet Bob would know where it washed ashore, even.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to Bob.
Hear me out. What if Bob killed this guy for banging his wife and is covering it up with stories about pirates or bandits or whatever?
Why would
It
Bob
did
have
seem
this
kind of
look?
weird. He said bandit. We're talking about a boat.
That is weird. I'm just saying.
We could ask the dockmaster if Bob ever came out of the boat.
Okay, but I don't want to talk to her. I'll stand behind you.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to her anymore. I'm very
Yeah, that's
scared.
fair. Excuse me, dockmaster. I just have one more final question.
Yes.
Did Bob ever come on with the boat? Ever?
Did Bob ever come on to Bobble's Bobber?
Correct. Or did he just
Correct,
contract?
yes.
Well, it's Bob's boat. So
He and
yes.
Jethro on trips together?
I mean, they used to go on fishing trips, but outside of that, he hasn't been, well, since clearing out the ship after its retrieval, he hasn't been back.
Was Jethro by himself on that final trip?
Oh, yeah. Jethro's been on plenty of trips by himself, though.
Understood.
He was an experienced seaman.
You know if Bob had another boat with another clever name?
No. I don't think so. At least not one that he's brought by here. But
Interesting. Okay.
Thank you for your time. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can go back and talk to him. I find it tough to think that he would have done that and then just involved us randomly. You know, he would have never told us about that. Like, that'd be a ridiculous thing to do. Tell someone about, like, I'm going to leave this little breadcrumb that I may have murdered someone, you know? So
I agree.
I'm doubting that he actually did it.
I concur.
It's okay to talk to Bob.
So maybe he didn't kill him. But then why did he come and clear out the ship and replace all of the
Maybe
So if he hires another person to man the ship and do his shipments,
yeah, then they don't have to have.
Or he was cleaning up evidence of a murder.
dun, dun, dun.
My ghosts!
But no, she's saying, or he's saying ghosts have nothing to do with it. If that's
Oh.
the case.
Maybe he hired ghosts. I don't know.
Oh, that's
check out
possible,
where
I
the
guess.
ship
You can hire ghosts?
What payment do they take?
Goo?
Ghost to balloons.
Oh, it's goo. 2 ghost doubloons.
So should we
Well-
talk to Bob or go to the location where it washed up?
Where did
I
it
think we talked to Bob first. Would be my boat, but we should vote.
Let's just see Bob.
Let's go talk to Bob.
I
I-
vote Bob.
It's in the bylaws. We have to vote.
Okay. All for voting for going to Bob. Raise your hand and say aye.
I.
Aye.
Okay, we go talk to Bob.
you make your way back over to Bobbles by Bob. As you set foot back inside, Bob is still at the counter. He's helping someone kind of check out. And he hands them their goods. He goes, "Have a Bob-tastic day."
No.
Did you guys already
These are
figure it
to
out?
die for that.
No, we have follow-up questions for you.
Okay.
1. Did you ever drive your boat?
I mean, yeah. I used to fish a lot.
Okay, good. You've passed the first question. Number 2. Did you hire ghost pirates to ransack your own boat.
I'm sorry.
was
Are
genius.
you suggesting that I did this
No,
myself?
no. He's just joking. He's just joking.
Am I joking?
He is just joking. What did you do with all of the like rotten material that came off of the ship? We noticed that there was a lot of like brand new equipment and planks and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, I took it off the ship and I disposed of it. And I got new
was there-
stuff in there.
So was it because it was like, was there like a crime scene, or was
Ghost
it just
Q?
rotted and old?
Oh, sure. No, it's an old boat. The boat itself is coming up on 15 years. And I haven't done anything to upgrade that space in that time. So, it was
Where was
mostly
the log?
the log. That was collected. I did turn that over to the guard for their initial investigation. I gave it a read through, I suppose, but the last entry kind of, I don't know, he only mentioned thinking he heard something in the mist, but that was it.
Oh,
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
does follow the ghost idea, I suppose.
Have you considered ghosts?
I mean,
Are these local stories about ghosts that we should be aware of?
there used to be kind of some stories about just people kind of going missing out by the inlet. The rock is called the Widow's Peak for a reason, or in the inlet there's this jagged boulder that kind of sticks out. It's
And it
called
looks
the
like
Widow's.
splits of guys' hairlines. I look up at Bob's hairline.
Kind of. It more so looks like a rock that used to, according to legend, be so enticing that sailors would wreck their ships on it, leaving behind widows. So a little bit less fun, I guess, behind the stories.
Was it for the insurance payout that they would get from their untimely demise?
Insurance?
Oh, you guys don't have that on this continent?
No.
Okay, that is very good to know, actually.
Did you think we had insurance?
So is that where
Yes.
the is that rock where the boat washed up on, or
Not far from. It was a little bit more downshore, but frankly, the tides can kind of lead south. At least in my experience, having fished out in the loch before. So it wouldn't be out of the ordinary if that's what happened and the ship just kind of continued without anyone piloting it southward a little bit, but yeah.
Interested. Yeah, I wonder if it's not worth going out there, check it out or not.
Sure, but I want to be very clear. If you do that, I'm not accepting liability.
Yeah, we established the no insurance thing, I suppose.
Well, yeah, but there is liability.
That's insurance.
That is crazy. How can you have liability but no insurance?
Well, because you can, sue me. So I'm just not accepting any liability.
Oh,
So if somebody threatens to sue, you can simply say no. That's good to know.
I'll have to say, yeah, I'm not much interested in a legal campaign at this time.
And there's much better campaigns to be part of.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah. As someone who is a member of the hold on, wait, hold on a second, wait. The
things that keep
Dock
them
Masters Association, the DM
together.
Association.
Ah,
I do
Fucking
agree that there
poggers.
are much more fun campaigns to be a part of than a law one.
I will try not to look into that comment, because it make me sad. Anyway, Oh wait, I wanted to ask about the scuff marks. Any idea why there are scuff marks on one side of the wall that may indicate an impact of some kind, even though there was also marks that indicate stuff that was stuck there for a long time?
Yeah, I had noticed that too when I was looking the ship over. I also noticed that there was a bit of almost like blunt force that was applied to the outside of the boat, but like on its right side. It's difficult to see when it's docked just because of the fact that that's the part that's directly facing towards the sea. But if you go to over to dock 8 and look over at it, you can see there is this almost like a couple of cracked boards where there must have been something that impacted and pushed it, which leads me to believe, and hear me out on this, the ship tumbled or rolled, leading to the things inside of the lower level to, come undone.
A likely story.
Can I do an
Very
insight to see
likely
if he's
story.
genuine with his hypothesis?
I'll make an insight check, yeah.
21.
21.
Ooh.
With a 21, he is an experienced seaman, from at least what you've been able to ascertain in your conversations between the dockmaster and then in your conversations following up with Bob himself. He seems genuinely convinced that something had caused the ship to roll, leading to the interior damage, as well as whatever had cracked the boards on the exterior as well.
Interesting. Very interesting. However, if you were an experienced salesperson, or a seaman, as you would like to say, you would have called it the starboard side and not the right side.
Okay, well, I'm talking to individuals that are...
What's starboard?
It's the right side of a ship.
Oh, why didn't you just say that, Biscay?
Interesting. Interesting indeed. Not doing it for the insurance.
The what?
Allegedly. Knows his rights from starboards. Allegedly.
I think you might be barking up the wrong tree here, this guy.
If you'll excuse me, there is a line forming behind you. Do you mind at least stepping to the side? Can I help these people? And there's a woman, elderly, just kind of stood there tapping her toes, staring at all of you. Some of us have places to be.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get out of your way instead of accusing
Is she wearing
me of
denim?
wrongdoing.
She is, yes.
Yes.
And she charges her way forward and kind of like shoves a couple of you out of the way.
That shopping cart.
As we leave the store, I turn to look at everyone and I tell them, I have a confession to make. I am not a good detective. And it makes me self-conscious because Venny was allegedly a very good detective.
You keep using this word allegedly.
Yes.
I don't know what it means.
It means without evidence. Okay, goodbye.
I see.
Sean didn't like that we referenced denim.
Sean didn't like the denim lady.
Yeah, it triggered.
He's out of here.
So, what should we do then?
Well, we could always get me detective training. That is one way that I would improve.
Oh, I meant about the boat.
Oh. That is actually much more.
I think your detective career's a wash.
Oh.
We'll see. Perhaps you could
That's
solve
a lot
this.
of bad news. And
If we solve this, then I'll buy you a pipe that smokes bubbles.
that is a deal.
Josh, you said that with such earnest.
Good.
Oh God. All right, I apologize. What's the plan, fam?
I think what we have to do is set sail for ourselves.
What?
We have to go and we got to check this place out ourselves. That's all I think we can do at this time.
Widow's Peak?
Yeah, to Widow's Peak.
Well, I guess if none of us are married, it shouldn't be an issue.
Who here is married? Raise your hand. And I look at Sandy, just straight at him. I don't try to side eye or anything. I'm just looking at him.
I'm not
Would check
married.
out.
Oh, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just curious.
Why are you staring into my soul?
You're at the
You
age
trying to
of
seduce me?
No, I do not want to seduce you. You're just at that age where you get married. I mean, look at you.
Look, I may be cut, but I got a lot of life things to figure out.
Well, I'm just saying that you look old.
Like how old? By that?
Old enough to have a wife and children.
What does that mean? Okay,
I
just
think
because
you could have a wife
I
and
lived
children.
in the desert for my
Oh, I am
whole life,
18.
and you get
This is too young.
sandblasted, and that's not exactly good for you.
That's not good for the skin.
Like,
If you're 18, you could be married and have a child.
That is a terrifying thought. I do not trust any 18-year-old with a child.
You were in charge of a child.
I have Kendrick.
Oh, I wasn't.
The child that we kept for 2 days.
Oh, yeah, but that was like a group effort.
I have Kendrick. I give Kendrick chin.
Kevin, even. You were in charge of Kevin.
You do have a point. Okay, anyway, we should set sail on our first adventure. Who's with me?
How are we gonna get a boat?
I don't know. Let's just
Well,
ask
there's Bob's
Bob
boat.
for his boat.
Bob's Bobber.
The
he
the
ever
dwarf
use
woman
that?
didn't seem to care if we took it. Remember? And
Yeah.
she is in charge of the docks, and if she didn't care... Is there an issue?
I guess not. Does anyone know how to sail?
I watched somebody do it on my way over.
I don't trust that. I'm suddenly skeptical of the boat idea.
What do you
I
mean?
mean, we could try. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? I mean,
We could ask someone to sail for us. Do we have money to pay someone?
Do you think they'll settle for just a few silver?
We just got paid by those guards.
Oh, do you think they'll settle for like 5 gold?
We could try to cheap them out with silver if you really want, but
No, I just
Um,
don't. I don't know. I'm just kind of scared that we won't eat. You know.
Biscuit, we all have at least 50 gold.
You know, there's this existential fear. Because sometimes I did not eat in the orphanage, so I just want to make sure I'm able to eat. You know. And it's not because that the orphanage didn't have enough money. Don't get me wrong. Benny did a good job making sure that the orphanage was set up for life. It's just that the other kids would steal my food. Okay, so anyway, let's go find someone to help us drive this boat.
Are we going back to the scary lady?
No. We're just going to take the boat.
Okay.
Genius.
can we, looking at the dinghy though, like I think we established that it was like a one-man boat, right?
At least.
Like at least to but like a skilled sailor could do it with just one person,
Mm-hmm.
like by themselves. So like surely like all of us combined could do it all, you know, as long as we were all helping.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Do it
So-
for the plot.
Doing it by ourselves, it is.
Alright.
We go to the dinghy.
You begin making your way back to the dock to board Bob's Bobber. As you untie the boat from the dock and begin to set sail, we will end tonight's session.
We don't even get to try to sail the boat.
Not
That's
yet.
next
We'll get
session.
to start next session piloting the boat.
Isn't that so exciting?
It's something.
That's exactly what you had planned, though, right?
Yeah.
Right? And not
Yeah.
chasing a cat this whole time?
I mean, if we're being honest, I took and relocated Bobbles by Bob from Monoton up to Hamrock because I had nothing planned in Hamrock yet.
That's illegal. You can't do that.
Congratulations, Tanner. You got all your bits out today.
What is this?
TJ
Yay.
Madness was 10 out of 10.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that.
I will say,
For
actually,
a while, I thought you were.
it is convenient that we moved this up to Hamrock because I didn't know how I was going to initiate, like, the ship was lost until I was able to get, like, a better idea of what the location actually had around it, so far as, like, landmarks go. So that was nice. Anyway, this is Tanner signing off and stopping recording. Goodbye.